Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have Diamonds in December. What gems and surprises await you this month? Could it be having to do with love, money, success, new beginnings, endings? Who knows? We shall see. I have three groups, as you can see, group 1, group 2, and group 3. Please do remember that this is a general reading and not a personal one. So there's no reason to take anything personally. If something doesn't resonate, just leave it, take what does, and move on. If you are interested in getting personal readings, I do them over on my Patreon, which the link to that is in the drop-down box below. So go ahead and meditate on whichever group is calling to you, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Those of you who chose group 1, this is going to be your reading. So the top card here is going to give us an overview, the overall energy for the month of December, and then advice, what you should do, warnings, and whatnot will be here. Plus, I'm going to pull a couple of my little chippies here to see what comes up. So first I'm going to flip the cards, then I'm going to pull the chips and then do the reading, okay? So first off, our first overall card. Ooh, look at that, the heart. Oh, looks like you are going to have love, love life, passion, a lot of caring energy. This is going to be the focus, okay? Relationships, love, your love life in general is definitely going to be the focus. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the Strength card, which is Leo energy. For some of you, this could be having to do with a Leo. And because my camera doesn't, go there, we have the King of Cups. Very interesting. So this is a mature male individual who is very cool. They are... very much, how do I say this? Very, art focused, sciences focused. The arts of the sciences are definitely their thing. They do not like shit talkers or shit stirrers. They can't stand that crap. They treat everybody with kindness. They're very kind of like magnanimous. People really like them because they are a very caring, kind person. I have a feeling that they've been through some crap. So it's like, they're mature. They're done with the games. They're done with the crap. They don't want to put up with that shit anymore. Because again, this is a grown-ass man. All right. So what do we have for our thing? Oh my gosh, look at this. We have health and fitness. We have travel. We have hater. We have family time. And we have jealous bitch. Oh my gosh. God. These two in particular. Here, let's move them like that. Okay. So I really feel this person is going to make an offer to you. Okay. There's definitely someone special. They're very King of Cups energy, or else, Leo energy, or a combination of the two, obviously. And they're definitely going to be putting out the hints and stuff like this, that they're into you. I almost want to say this, and this is a very specific message for somebody here, okay? That there is somebody here who is a hygienist or works in a dentist office, and this person could even be a dentist, or, the person who's in charge. It's part of their practice, or one of the people who are part of the practice. And they are definitely into you, and they're trying to send the signals and stuff like this. And, I get the sense that this person could be quite a catch. And, there's a lot of people who find them charming and stuff like this and want to have at it. But definitely, because they're into you, there's going to be somebody who's quite jealous, maybe shit talking, catty bitches, trying to hate on you or whatever, trying to disrupt it. Now, on the other flip side, besides dentist here, we have somebody who's, kind of like a high level person. They could even be like working in broadcasting. We're also, it's kind of funny because I mentioned dentist, with the King of Cups, this can also indicate somebody who is a doctor. So again, we're dealing with that kind of a practice or place like this. This person is definitely an authority figure in the workplace or whatever, but that's just, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. There's definitely a need for focus on health and fitness. because it's going to help you through any stress through the holidays. I see that you'll definitely be traveling. I mean, this is kind of, I'm not surprised this is coming up at all, because during, the month of December, a lot of people do travel to visit family, to spend the holidays or whatnot, or they just go on vacation. This is something I've always wanted to do. Oh my God, just like go away for, the holiday season, for Yule, for Christmas, whatever, and just get the hell out of Dodge and just go spend it somewhere else instead of, doing it at home. I've always wanted to do that. I feel like this is something that maybe you guys will be doing. Please do. And it's funny because for health and fitness, we have the strength card. This group could be really benefiting from strength training in the month of December. And for the people who are afraid to do that, you shouldn't be, especially if you're a female, because straight up as you age, this becomes vital. This is the thing that keeps you in shape and looking young. Okay? Straight up, just cardio is not going to cut it. Okay? Cardio, we need to do cardio and stuff like this, but as you age, strength training becomes vital in order to keep your metabolism running, to keep muscle mass on your body, and to keep from gaining weight, especially like as you age and go into menopause. I noticed that there are a lot of females today, probably because they're not into the health and fitness scene, who go into menopause at like 40, sometimes even starting to have premenopause in like 35, which to me is shocking. Okay. Because I haven't even gone into pre-menopause, all right? And I'm older than that. So yeah, folks, because I do this. So I highly recommend it. I'm not kidding. It does keep you looking a fuck ton younger than you fucking really are. People can go and inject shit into their face and do plastic surgery till they're blue in the face. They still look like shit. Unless they're fucking actually physically fit. I'm sorry. It's just like you could see they look like plastic. It just looks like crap. So work on this when you're young and continue. And then when you get fucking into your older golden years, then you do the plastic surgery stuff if you still want to. A lot of people don't, because they just don't give a shit, because they feel so fucking good at who they are. I just feel like this is a very important message for more than one person to be hearing, because it's going to change your life. It's definitely a great way to start off, especially as we move into the astrological year doesn't start until Aries, but the normie, New Year's starts, usually with the first. Everybody makes their, whatever you call it, resolutions, which I don't do, because I just fucking have goals all the time. So anyway, but for a lot of people here, this could be like seriously something that's going to change your life. It'll change your outlook. It changes your self-confidence. It gets all your lymphatic system running. If you have any kind of autoimmune disease, which does run in my family, it is absolutely imperative you do this. Okay? Because it will balance your hormones out. It will help you. So please focus on that. You guys might even have some family members where you share this commonality in this health issue or something. And this is what can actually, maybe you team up and you, it like changes you guys, and you are much happier, much more fulfilled. And maybe this is why you got some jealous bitches and some haters, because you looking fine as fuck. Okay. Because you are really taking charge of your life. It's just like my whole thing when it comes to health and fitness is when we are doing it, we do it for our health. Okay. We do it to feel good. We do it to keep our body in working order. Looking hot is just a side effect. Okay. Keep that in mind. All right. And also when we have the Four of Cups, pay attention to opportunities, you guys. Opportunities are being presented right under your fucking nose. Keep those eyes open and look ahead, because there's a lot of stuff coming your way, especially in regards to love life and relationships. There's definitely somebody right underneath your freaking nose who's like, hey, pay attention. It's real obvious. Okay. I mean, it's not hard to read people's body language. Learn about body language. In fact, we did podcasts a while back. It's on my Patreon about this, about how to read someone's body language, especially when you are dating, and how to tell if somebody's interested in you, blah, 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 the difference between men and women, et cetera, et cetera. We did that over on my Patreon if you want to check that out. So anyways, obviously love feeling fucking great, travel, time with family. This is going to be a very important month for all that, okay? Just keep your eyes open and pay attention and stay strong during it all. So that's it. That's all I have for this group. Thank you so much for all your support. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video from me. Check out my Patreon if you'd like to see more, and I thank you for being with me. I will check you next time. For those of you who chose group 2, this is going to be your reading. I'm also going to be pulling chips for you guys to add to this. This is the overall energy for what you're going to be focused on, or what's going to be like the main event in December. And then this is just going to give advice, warnings, you know, what you should do, what could be happening, etc., etc. And then I'm going to pull the chips. So I'm going to just go flip these, and then I'm going to pull the chips. So our main event, what's going on is we have the sickle, and this is card 10 here. All right, 10 is always endings, and that's definitely what the sickle is about, or the scythe. It is about, you know, cutting things out of our life, also abrupt endings. Somebody here could even be having surgery, or someone close to them who is going to be going through some surgery. There's also could be like making a final decision on something. This could definitely be what's happening in this month. We have the moon card. This is Pisces energy. We have the 7 of cups, which is very Neptunian energy. And then we have the King of Wands. Oh, hello. So, let's see before, oh my God, ouch. All right, so let's see what comes up here. Oh, wow, guys. Yeesh. Okay, so we have June, we have wish fulfilled, we have in-laws, we have April, we have February. Pisces right there. That could be what the February one is about. We have nutrition, and we have siblings. It's funny, we have siblings, in-laws. We have the months of April, February, and June. I'm going to move these over and put them in order because I'm like that. All right, so some of you are making a final decision about how you feel about somebody. Perhaps some of you have been involved with a straight up. Okay, for some of you, this has got to do with, you've had many choices and you've been dating a lot, okay? That there's been people who have been interested in you, and it's going to come down to a fire sign and a Pisces person, and you're going to have to make a decision here as to which one is the one that is for you, all right? What's funny is we have February, and that's definitely Pisces energy, and April is actually, is going to be more Aries energy. So very interesting. Obviously June is more Gemini, and at the end of the month going into Cancer, but I'm not seeing that here. So yeah, but June could be a very important month for you guys. Maybe for some of you, your siblings' birthdays are during these particular months. You could be hearing about, some of them are actually going to have like some kind of wish fulfilled. But also for those of you who have been like dating long-term a specific individual, okay, who can be embodiment of this King of Wands energy, someone who's very theatrical, very charismatic, very charming, very good looking, that a lot of people find very hot. Maybe they have a lot of suitors coming at them all the time, and it bothers you because of that. But they keep repeating and telling you, hey, I only have eyes for you, but you're not listening. And intuitively, I feel like you're going to know whether or not you want to carry on this relationship or not. The thing is with the King of Wands, this is a mature individual. This isn't a child, okay? The thing is with the King of Wands, when they decide to devote themselves to someone, they devote themselves to someone. They're just like, they could be very charismatic and flirty, but they're not going to be fucking around with anybody but you. So, I get the sense that you need to look within and definitely go with your gut and your intuition on this one. Because I have a feeling you're going to make a decision, and it's like, I don't know why. I feel like that this person, what's going to flip the switch for you and help you to make the decision is like literally you will go, and because it says in-laws, you will end up going to meet their parents during the month of December. And this is the turning point, whether you want to continue or what's the next level of this relationship? Where is this going? Okay. There's going to be some kind of secrets revealed to you also. For some of you, if for the people who are not, dating or something like this, there's definitely going to be a secret that is revealed. For somebody here, they could even find out somebody has a crush on them. That is, very much this embodiment of this energy. Also, for some of you, you could be finding out some kind of information like from a sibling who is actually married. You're going to hear some dirt or some tea about their in-laws. Maybe their spouse's, parents or something like this have been, messing around, or they've got a whole bunch of other stuff on the side, or maybe they find out that they have like a secret kid somewhere else that nobody knew about, or, shit like this. Okay. It could have literally been something that they didn't even know about either. So they find out, this could even happen to you, where you find out you actually have siblings because your paternal side of the family, your father, basically had relationships with other people before, okay, with your mother, and they didn't even know the person because they broke up or something. Maybe the woman they were involved with was kind of fucking loopy or something. So they ended up having a kid. Maybe they didn't even know whose kid it was, and then, through genetics and testing and stuff like this, find out that, and maybe the kid is actually trying to find out who the fuck their family is. And then you find out that you have a sibling. It happens all the fucking time. So don't be surprised. For somebody here, that could definitely be the case. And it's, very, very interesting. So keep in mind that as we go into 2024, February, April, and June could be very key months for you. Also in the month, you could definitely be having some wish fulfillment come through for some kind of work. After you've made a decision about something and you go forward on your new path or whatever, come February, April, or June, you're going to reap what you sow and, enjoy the fruits of your labor. For those of you who are starting some kind of new nutrition program for your health, you're going to find out your health improves. As definitely, maybe these are checkpoints for your health to see how you're improving. Maybe the doctor has told you if you don't get your fucking life in order here, you're going to be freaking headed towards diabetesville or something like this. You got to get control of your life here. You got to eat better, or maybe you're having some kind of strange autoimmune issue or, anything, okay, where it's like diet is the focus and you can control it, because straight up, there are people who were born with diabetes and they absolutely have to have insulin all the fucking time. But the majority of people out there who get diabetes because they brought it on themselves, because they eat horribly. Okay. And they don't want to they're lazy and they don't want to take control of their life, or maybe something emotionally bad has sent them in a downward spiral that led them to, finding solace and comfort in junk food and stuff like this. Or maybe they just were raised by people who don't know shit about nutrition and didn't care. But the point is, this is a turning point for somebody where they need to get control of that, or their health is going to deteriorate even worse, and they're going to find themselves in a world of hurt. Remember, you reap what you sow. So I feel like in these checkpoints, you're going to get it under control. Wishes are going to be fulfilled. You're going to be feeling much better, especially in 2024, as long as you get control of that. Straight up. When you do, you definitely could end up meeting an individual who's going to have a great effect on you. Could be a friend, could be a lover. This is the King of Wands. This is somebody who's definitely in a leadership position. They could be involved in working in finance or some kind of private enterprise. Could even be doing something where they're quite creative, using their imagination a lot, or working finance for a company that entertainment, does something with using fantasy and, creating worlds, I guess you can say, you know, they could be in charge of that. But anyway, very, very interesting stuff that came up here. Make sure to heed the warnings, because you don't want to end up in a world of hurt. Take good care of yourself, you guys, as you move on. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a reading from me. If you would like to check out more readings or get a personal reading, you can head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Right. Bye-bye. For those of you who chose group 3, this is going to be your reading. So we have the overall vibe and energy, the overall focus of the month of December, and then all of this down here is going to describe it further, you know, give some warnings, what to look out for, what could be coming, etc. And then I'm going to pull some of my chips here as well to add to this. So let's go ahead and flip this over, and then I'm going to pull the chips and then go from there. So, oh, fuck yeah. We have the clover. Lucky, lucky you. So we have an increase, your luck can be increasing. There's definitely some change happening, some opportunities coming your way. And what could they be in? Well, this is interesting. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 5 of Cups. Jesus Christ. And then we have the Empress. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Now let me pull these before I start going. I can see where this is headed. Let's hope my arrows doesn't get caught on the threads in here again. All right. Whoop. No, the Ankh did. All right. Here we go. Jesus. We have April. You know, this came up in another reading. So that's kind of interesting. So something, especially with the astrological new year beginning, I think this is going to be a time for new beginnings for a lot of people. So we have me time. We have meditation. We have proposal in marriage or business. We have great kisser, and we have move. Again, new beginnings, proposals, moving. All right. I get the sense here with this. You want your luck to change? You want all these great things to happen to you? Then there needs to be a change and shift in attitude. Straight up. Because we have the 7 of Wands. This is someone who's constantly on the defensive, and they're always freaking trying to, like, you know, argue about something or why something is the way it is, and they just don't give up. Okay. Because and the reason why I'm saying this is because it's next to the 5 of Cups. This is someone who's constantly wallowing in the past. They're crying over spilt milk and what was, you know, maybe they're trying to, you know, fight and fight and fight to try to make something happen with a past relationship that's just not going to happen again. It's time to move on. Once this shift in perception changes to a more positive, fruitful, abundant outlook, then life is going to completely change. The luck is going to change, opportunities are going to flow in, and it's just going to be an overall awesome freaking time. Meditation is the key for this to happen, okay? Because it does shift your perception. It does teach you forgiveness. It does teach you to relax. It teaches you how to let the fuck go, okay? Because that's what somebody here is holding on to, stuff that they just need to let go of. Enough, it's enough. You want to freaking be this positive, badass Empress energy, because she's not a queen. She's the fucking Empress. She rules all the queens in the deck, okay? She's their boss. She's very fertile. She's Venus energy personified, okay? This is Venus energy. This is love. This is compassion. This is caring. You guys need to focus on that love, compassion, and caring for yourself and stop wallowing. Enough. That's not going to make people like you. It's not going to bring opportunities to you. In fact, it's going to repulse people and, you know, cause a lot of... If you always do what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got. Okay, straight up. That is the saying for this group. It's time to shift that perspective. You need to spend time in meditation. You guys, maybe for some of you, you're trying to fight and fight and fight to try to make relationships happen with people that you just meet. And you shouldn't. You need to spend some time alone first, okay? And be in meditation. Because the more you do this, the more that you learn how to heal, the more that you learn how to accept yourself, feel confident in your own skin, Be more loving, be more compassionate. Like literally, you guys need to become and embody love, okay? Once you exude and you raise that vibration, it's going to attract a lot to you, because it does. It's, you know, you change your vibe. You change. Also, I'm going to say this, and I just posted this on my Patreon. I posted a post not too long ago here, a couple weeks ago, about Venus lines and why they're so fucking awesome. Perhaps since we have move here, you guys need to move to a Venus line. You want things to be more positive. Say if you're an artist, or you know, you do something very creative, or straight up, you just want more love in your life. You want people to perceive you as beautiful. You want to be appreciated. You want to tap into those creative abilities. You want to be more passionate. You want to awaken your sacral chakra and that sexuality. Move to a Venus ascendant line. That is the best line for that. The Venus MC line is not too shabby either. It's pretty fucking good too. But straight up, when you move to a Venus ascendant line, people just view you as absolutely gorgeous. They will come up to you. Strangers will walk up to you and be like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And I'm talking men and women. Doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I went from a Saturn IC line, living on a Saturn IC line where I was born and shit. I moved fucking over 3,100 miles away, and now I am sitting on top, literally, of the Venus ascendant line, and my life couldn't be more better. It's just so much better, and it's just good all around, and very passionate, I feel very good in my skin. You know, it's definitely awakened the creativity. If you're on my Patreon, you know what I'm doing creatively, which the world will eventually find out too here pretty soon in the future. But it's like, yeah, it's going to awaken that in you. You want to find someone, you want somebody to be like checking you out. You want people to, you know, lovers to come into your life, then move to the Venus line. Check out where is on my Instagram. I have a reel, highlight reel that talks about ley lines. I also talk about it on my Patreon. But I show how to look up your ley lines and find those Venus lines, because this group I think could benefit from that, especially if your if your chart ruler is Venus, you're going to embody more of that Venus energy. If Venus is also your dominant planet, you're going to embody that more. That is definitely what I have going on, is because Venus is my dominant planet in my natal chart. And wherever line you move to, it's going to bring that out more in you, and that's what people are going to see. So you guys are definitely going to, when you do this, you're going to become this Empress Venus kind of power energy, okay? I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you live on a Venus line, you're going to be highly attractive to others, and they're going to want to get to know you, and they're going to compliment you, and it's going to be easier to attract love into your life. Once this happens, there's a move here. Some of you are already probably planning on moving. And when this happens, you're going to definitely meet somebody who's going to be an excellent kisser. Oh my God, you guys don't even know. That's so important. It sucks when you're with somebody who's a shitty kisser. It's awful, you know, where you just, like, you can totally like them and they kiss you and you just feel nothing, or they just don't know how to kiss. It's such a downer. Yeah, it really throws a wrench in things, but I've had that happen in the past. But this person, I mean, literally, this could definitely evolve and you guys end up being proposed to. But also, for those of you who are definitely very business and career focused, especially if it has something to do with the Venus things like art, design, any creative art, okay? Or anything working with finances that are creative, because Venus definitely has to do with money and the material realm. You guys can be more lucrative, you know, in this aspect. More money coming in, more cash flow. It's just all around better for you when you're, you know, in an area that's better for you. But you can actually get some kind of proposal in business to make a fuck ton more cash. You know, there's good things that are coming to you, but you got to start and get rid of this crap attitude. You got to take time out for yourself. You got to make that me time. You got to focus on taking better care of your body and your mind, because that meditation is the key to shifting your perspective. And the luck will flow. That is the blockage for this group, is this attitude problem with this, you know, constant, like, look at that face. It's all pissed off all the fucking time, you know. Resting bitch face makes you pretty, but when you have resting bitch face because you're being a bitch, nobody likes that. You know, look at her. She's like, check me out. Hi. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling all the love. Can you feel it? You know, she's very sexy, very charismatic. And usually the Empress is shown as pregnant. So for those of you who want to get married and have kids, moving to a Venus light might be better for you. Okay, straight up there. So leave the past behind. April, I see, and the beginning. Start this whole venture now. Maybe some of you will be moving in the month of April, okay? At that astrological new year when it begins, you know, Aries season. This is the beginning of the astrological new year. But I see this is going to be a time when it really starts to flow. That spring, okay? That spring fever. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be looking good. And it's just, I just want to sigh when I see this, because I don't know, I just feel like good things are coming, you know, especially in 2024 for this group. So anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this reading. Please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss a reading with me. If you would like to see more readings by me or get any information about the ley line stuff or a personal reading, you can head over to my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop down box below. Thank you for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.